Hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for clicking on this video. I am currently making a new VTuber model. New one, more like my first one, but you know. I tried this a while ago and it didn't end up working out for me. I might show the old VTuber model somewhere during the stream, but it wasn't good, and so I'm glad that I'm making a new one. I'm still questioning the hair shape, but it's my ruler. There we go. Hello! Hi, Kumar Samaru. How long does it actually take you for you to complete these? So I've actually never like made one to finish before. Last summer I got all up into learning how to make VTuber models, and I was trying to make my own one, but it just ended up looking really really jank, and so I never even got to the rigging phase. It was just the separation phase, and I just didn't like it, so I stopped, and now I'm back in it after I've kind of made like a new look for myself. So I think this one definitely feels more like a VTuber, if that makes any sense. And my style has gotten a little bit more simple, and I'm a little bit more sure about it too. So, how's life? How's the day treating you? I'm not sure how I want that bit to look. Gosh, this is such incredible dramatic music. I'm trying a new stream playlist. I'm liking it so far. I have to turn it really down though, because it's so emotional, it might distract me. I remember watching your first ever stream on YouTube. Do you think that was a while back? Yeah. Finished my exams last week, so taking it easy for now. Good! Yay! I'm glad that you're done. You should be taking it easy, you deserve it. No, but yeah, I can't believe my first stream was so long ago. Like, I've been streaming on and off for years, but this is the first time where I've actually, like, had, like, a recurring community, and it's nice. Oh, I don't want that to be... I want that to be asymmetrical. Okay. I'm gonna finish everything else then. First. It's really, I will say, so far, it's a lot easier to just do the sketch for VTuber models because it has to be so symmetrical for the program to make sense of it. And you have to do a lot more work if, well, you don't necessarily have to do that much work if you have asymmetrical bits and pieces, but the overall body has to be symmetrical, so you can use the asymmetry tool. Not the asymmetry tool, the symmetry tool, so it makes it a lot easier. But then once you get into the splitting, it gets really complicated and difficult. About this stuff doesn't look proportionally correct. I think that looks a bit better. So do you plan on doing face tracking for this? This will be face tracking, so I'm gonna rig it in Live 2D Cubism and do all of the special stuff. And so yes, this will have face tracking. I'm hoping to get it finished before the end of the summer. I'm gonna give myself plenty of time to make it look really good. But the reason why I'm working on this right now and I'm not like continuously working on my intro video that I've been streaming the last few days is because of the fact that I found out that in order to animate the intro video in the way that I really want to, it's just going to be a lot easier to use Live 2D. Because I was trying to animate it in OpenTunes, and OpenTunes really isn't made for that kind of thing. It's made for like frame by frame animation. And, like, you can do keyframe animation with it, but it's just for full character, it's not great. And so that's why I am going to use Cubism, but I want to make sure that I avoid having to pay as much as I can, so I'm going to really take advantage of that month free trial. And so that's why I'm going to go ahead and get all of my artwork done, so then I can just go ham on the rigging after I download the program. And so I already have all of my other stuff done, so I don't have to worry about that quite so much. I hope this is in the same... Yeah, this is in the same thing. I was just looking at the music really quick just to make sure it's the same playlist. I think this is above... I'm already forgetting what my character looks like. Okay. Oh, hello, Monster Nigiri! Wow, you've been present for so many of my streams! Thank you so much for coming. I hope you were doing well. Oh, this looks so cool. Thank you! I'm gonna try to make one for fun, but I don't know how to draw myself, or I don't have an FC persona for myself. Well, it doesn't have to be for you. Like, it could be just a character that you have or something. I know that there's a few artists that started out that way and just made their characters. And so, you could also start with something really small, like a chibi or something, so that you don't put in so much time. Just to like play around with it and try out the program and stuff. I personally like the pro subscription is not that bad. It's basically like a Netflix subscription. I mean, it's still expensive, but if you're gonna use it for like 1 month, then it's really not bad. But, you know, I'm a little broke, so I want to make sure that little college student me can save as much money as humanly possible. Make sure that I get these shoes right. Shoes are so difficult, but I still really like it when I get them right. I'm gonna go look up a reference, I think. Make sure that my computer isn't just rapidly running out of battery. I don't have it plugged in right now. I don't know why, but for me, chibi are hard for me to draw. I always mess up the proportions and it ends up looking weird. That's how mine used to be. I used to have a really hard time drawing chibis, and I honestly still kind of do, but it's odd because it's almost like drawing like a baby but just making it really stylized. And so I always had a hard time with it because it ended up looking like this weird humanoid creature and instead of cute. I was never sure how much to stylize and like what to stylize. But then I kind of started looking at some references of like other people's chibi styles, and I found one that ended up clicking with me a lot better. That was like a little bit less chibi, if that makes sense. What do sneakers look like? Where is my... Okay, I forgot what my browser was called again. Hey, I opened up on a sneaker website. I've been looking into buying some sneakers for a while now. Let's see if I can find a picture of this with just the right angle. It's always quite difficult, isn't it? This is too... it's turning too much inward. That's not good enough. Okay. Well, it's looking like I'm not going to be able to find an exact reference, but I should be able to kind of get there with a regular reference, so let's see. It's a good thing that I only really have to draw it once because of the symmetry. I considered only having like a half body model for my first time, but if I'm gonna put in the work, I may as well just go all the way. That's kind of where I'm coming from. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I know there's a website that you can search for stuff and it gives you 3D image. Yes, so I think it's called like, dang, what is it called? No, but I know what you're talking about. I used that last time, but I just couldn't find the sneaker that I wanted. Because it's more of like a chunky sneaker. And even if I could, it just wasn't exactly what I wanted in a reference, but it does really help. Like, there was one time for a project I had to learn how to draw a wheelchair, and you know how complicated wheelchairs are. And so that website helped so much. Then there's like a star here. I'm gonna go ahead and start the... I might have this deviate just a little bit from my official persona design, just because it's a live 2D model. I kind of want it to be a little bit more complicated looking. So I don't want mine to look like, oh man, you just made it so simple. the angle of this, I am gonna have to have it more angled downward. Sorry if you can hear my computer gasping for air in the background. It doesn't like all of this strain that comes with streaming, but too bad. Now this pocket right here. Oh, that's a tangent. Okay. Well, at least it's understandable and it's gonna have not too many pieces to put physics on, so this will be pretty good, I think. Oh, this ribbon's too thick compared. Okay. The use of the website is to draw stuff in different views and angles. Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're thinking about the same website then. Because the one that I'm thinking of, it's primarily like a store for 3D models. Like you go and you can buy the models. And people like post their stuff on there and stuff, but we might be thinking of something different then. I can see the change in your art style from the first ever YouTube video to your current style. Your current style is more polished. Oh, thank you! Wow, that makes me so happy. Yeah, I feel the same way too. I feel like I just didn't really know what I wanted to draw. And like I did have a style, it's just that like I wasn't all the way there with it, but I'm having a lot of fun with this new one. I'm kind of focusing a little bit more on shape language and keeping the face slightly more simplified has been really nice. I'm not veering too much into like realism. Like there's nothing wrong with the too much into realism, but I think that for me it was a little too much into realism. It wasn't quite what I wanted it to look like, if that makes any sense. Encoding overloaded. Oh no, OBS is giving me complaints. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and plug my computer in so I don't risk it dying on me last minute. Okay, that should be fine. Let me know if there's like a drop in frame rate or if like the stream is having issues. Also, if my lips aren't syncing, please let me know too, because like the mouth on the PNG tuber, I'm just hoping that it's real time with my audio input. Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream. Your persona kind of looks like a magical girl right now because of the fabulous hair. Ah, that's such a compliment. Thank you. I've always wanted to be a magical girl. Okay. Alright. So, I think, what else did I have to add that was asymmetrical? So, let's see. Let's add like a little star keychain. I thought about having my hand hold the pen that I have in those cases, but I just wanted more freedom with it, I guess, and I know that I could add that later, so I think I'm just gonna wait on that. I'm hoping that everything else comes pretty easily, though, because I remember watching a lot of videos on rigging last year, and it seemed simple enough, just very time consuming, so, which I don't mind, as long as I can figure out how to do it, I'll be fine. Although, I do know this will be my first time, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't end up causing issues. No, your old art style was good, but it kept changing slightly for every drawing, but now you have a solid view of what you want. Well, from what I can see anyway. Aw, thanks! Yeah, that's kind of what was going on. Like, I wasn't really sure what I wanted my art to look like. And like, I'm not like confining myself either, and I think that's the important aspect of this, is that I'm not making myself draw in a certain way because of consistency, you know? This is just kind of what I've settled on for right now, at least. And I'm still having a lot of fun exploring what this style has to offer me. So, yeah. Thank you, I appreciate the feedback. Is your current tuber just voice activated? Yes, it is just voice activated. So I've not got any like camera setup or anything, which I'm still kind of worried about for the VTuber, because I know for right now iOS might just be the best way to record your face, and I have a good phone for that, but it's where I'm gonna put the phone that's the question for me. And so, but I think that we're just gonna tackle that when we get to it. So yeah, I'm not worrying about that right now. That's tomorrow Amitori's problems. Okay. So, I think I'm so scared. What if it's not right? Dang. Maybe I should go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and test the colors. I'm gonna change this to black, I think. I'm gonna copy and paste this layer, and I'm gonna clear this layer. So then I have a clear ruler layer, which would be nice. And then I'm gonna turn this black. And then I'm going to go and color this. Shoot, I need to go find my color keys. Where is it? Dang it. I'm just gonna pull the chibi up and I'm gonna pick from this since I picked from the other one. It's like color telephone. Let's hope that they don't shift. Oh well, the colors for this VTuber is gonna matter more, so I'm just gonna make sure I like these. No. Hey? Oh, there's two rulers. Okay. Okay, and then that's the skin, so then this is like the blush color. The hair color, the hair shade color, the other hair color, the dark version, and then the light color, and then the dark eye color, the like mid-tone eye color, the light eye color, the shine color, but I might not end up using that. I'm not gonna include it. Let's see. This is like the mid-tone black color. Then the shadow color. And the highlight color. The white. And then, yeah, that's just like plain white, and then it's like the white shadow. The gold. And the gold shadow. Okay. I think that's everything for right now. Is this different? A little different. Okay. Anyway, that's good. Is your... yeah. This... Who doesn't want to be a magical girl sometimes? Honestly. I just want magic in general. Ah! Hello, Blue Coffee! Welcome to the stream! Just shooting sparkle dust out of my hands. Yeah, honestly. That would be great. I could go ahead and add like a base tone with this. Okay. That seemed to have worked perfectly. And then I don't want to use that again. That's not what I wanted either. Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream. I hope that you can sit back, have a good time, do whatever you find cozy. Oh, I forgot about my tea, dang it. I hope it's not cold. Ah, it's still warm, but it's not hot anymore. Aw. Get one of those, like, mug warmers. Because I always forget about my tea. Okay. So that's the skin. Then I'm gonna do the eyes probably. Now the hair. I'm so still interested to see how I'm gonna do the transparency in the hair with like the eyelashes and eyebrows. Because for right now, I do want them to show through. But I also want to make sure that the hair isn't transparent in other areas. We'll see. I might look at some other VTubers and just see if I can try to see through the magical rigging and artwork. Okay. And I'll add the pink to that later, I think. Go ahead and add all the color to the... Isn't that letting me... Oh, it is. It's just the liner is dark. Okay. Colors are so hard for me. After just sketching on paper for a long time, I have no skills with coloring. Colors are hard for me too. Like, it takes me forever to decide what colors I want. It doesn't come naturally, that's for sure. But I hope to get a little bit better at that like over the summer. I didn't have spare money to buy good markers or even paint, so I always just sketch with no colors. Yeah, I was really lucky to have a very doting grandmother as a kid, and so she bought me like a bunch of Prismacolor markers, which was so sweet of her. That's what I grew up on, was Prismacolor. And then I got Ohuhus later on because they're a lot cheaper. And honestly, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Ohuhus are a lot better than Copic. Like the new ones, the new brush ones. So if you can save up, I heavily recommend them. Until recently I bought my first pen display, so now I can start practicing. Oh, nice! Yeah, pen displays are awesome. And I was also incredibly lucky to have been literally handed my pen display because I won one of those like XP pen Instagram contests. And so that's what I'm using right now, is my XP pen one. And I will say it's a gem. Like, especially for having just been given it for free, it was a dream come true. I will say though, the pen does die after a year, but it's only like $15 to replace, and so it's fine. I pay more for Clip Studio on my iPad per year. I'm glad I can make it so many streams recently because these are so fun. Usually I don't see many streams because I'm too busy. Also, YouTube never notifies me when people go live for some reason. Nah, same. Like, I have so many streamers that I like to watch, but they, like, the time difference doesn't really match up, or YouTube just doesn't tell me. Or, like, it's most also, like, Twitch. And Twitch will notify me, but I'm so used to getting Twitch notifications that now I just don't even bat an eye to them. So, I need to see if I can do something about that. But thank you so much for coming, and I'm super, super, super happy to know that you enjoy being here and watching, and that makes me super happy. I'm just glad she's streaming when exams are finished because I can actually watch the stress live. Nice! Yeah. I love hoo-hoo markers. Yes, oh, hoo-hoo markers are so good. I love them so much. Where I'm from, we don't have access to a lot of stuff. We can't even do online shopping unless you buy through a business that specializes in online shopping. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. Mm. Wow. I've actually never thought about that because online shopping has always been so easy for me where I live. I mean, I live in North America, so it's kind of the central of online shopping. I've honestly impulse bought too many things, though, I will say. I really miss the plugins from Twitch when I watched live streams on YouTube. Huh. The plugins from Twitch. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just not getting it. I meant watch the stream live. Ah, okay. That makes more sense. I wasn't sure what you meant by that, but I figured. Our small country ain't that built yet. Oh, well, I hope that it gets bigger and gets a much higher economy rate. Or, yeah. There's always time to grow. I love me some not Earl Grey, this is English breakfast. Oh, I think the music ended. Hold your horses, folks. Here we go. Skipping. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see. So... Okay. Raise that up just a little bit. Looks better. I mean, our small country, I mean really small, like you can barely see us on the map. You gotta zoom in. Oh no! That's microscopic. You're surrounded by 3 other countries that's big compared to ours. Aww. Wow. I've never been to anywhere like that. Well, I've never been anywhere outside of the US, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, but it's crazy to think that there's like countries that, I mean, I'm gonna sound really ignorant for a second, but it's crazy to think that there are countries that are the size of my state that I live in. Like, you have to drive, like, to get anywhere where I live, you have to drive an average of 30 minutes. Like, it took me almost 30 minutes to get to school every morning in high school. And it's crazy to know that there are places where everything's just like right there, you know? Like, I kind of want to live somewhere like that one day because I hate driving. And I want to live in like a city or something one day where I can just walk everywhere. Because I'd much rather walk. It's a 30-minute drive. Sometimes, like, just to visit my sister who lived a city away, I had to drive, like, about an hour, I think, to get there, just to visit, and then I left later the day. She lost her mind when she found out there was a country named Georgia in addition to the state. Really? I also did not know that there was a country named Georgia. The more you know. I don't know why I'm being so, like, precious with this. It's literally going to get put in the background so that I can draw on top of it. I don't know why I'm worrying so much. And then it was pink, right? I think the stabilization is not high enough on this lasso tool. Alright, there we go. And then, honestly, this might be a good idea to go ahead and turn on symmetry. We cross the road right now and there are like more than 5 shops and 2 supermarkets. I cannot, like, I so badly want that. I feel like you have to cross the Shire and go to Mount Sauron just to get anywhere where I live. So silly now, but child me cannot believe it for some reason. That's so sweet though. When I was small and I see movies about New York, it always felt like it's a whole other world compared to ours. Really. Honestly, I kind of felt similarly, even though I live in the US. Because I live like in the country, if you could say that, and so I've never lived in like a big city. And honestly, I kind of want to do like the Hallmark thing and go move to a big city so I can get an apartment and like just walk to the cafe every morning. That would be so nice. Although the absolute like property prices in those places right now, like California and New York and all those, are insane. Like, absolutely insane. People are leaving, though, so it might make it cheaper to live places like that. But I'm not sure. At least not right now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that symmetry back on. Song is just a little repetitive for me. I quite dislike music that's just kind of the same thing over and over again. Oh, I think... Just makes me a little annoyed, but, is a-okay. That is over now. Let's see. Purposely make that a darker shade of pink. Okay, and then... Bro, symmetry for these pockets is gonna save my life. I think that's pretty good. Now the white, I'm not so sure about. That looks better, I think. Can still use this for shadows though. Oh boy, a lot to catch up on. But yeah, having to drive 3 minutes or more to get anywhere can be a pain. Absolutely. New York is a whole other world. So how much is there? Yeah, honestly. Aw. I'm glad you got to visit your family. That's sweet. You guys gotta get the whole fellowship together just to go to the grocery store. Honestly, especially since it's not safe just to like go alone sometimes. It depends on where you live, but like depending on what grocery store you go to, goodness gracious, the amount of times I've been followed. That's why you have to get the whole girl group together. And if you find a guy to go with you, it's like just plus 5 points for safety. Even if the guy can't even fight, like, just having a guy with you keeps people off your butt. It's awful. You can see horses, donkeys, dogs, cats, birds, and most other animals every day just crossing the roads. Wow. Capital city, as you would say, we just got manatees in her ponds. Just, aww, I love manatees. I'd love to go to a bigger city someday. My dream is Japan or South Korea because I love those cultures. Absolutely, same. A friend of mine is in Japan right now, and she's living the dream. She's not like living in Japan, but she's just in Japan for a couple, like a week and a half, I think. But I want to go so bad. I prefer quieter places. Yeah, I like places with crickets. I don't know if I could live somewhere where I don't hear crickets. Or at least, like, I'd have to take a trip to the country at some point. I think this yellow could be a bit brighter. Isn't actually doing anything. Maybe it's like the brightness on my tablet. I do feel like the brightness on my tablet is pretty low, so that might be why. It's not looking super bright. I know the colors aren't right either. And if the colors aren't right, that might pose a bit of a problem. Does my computer have night shift on right now? It shouldn't. It does! Oh no! I've been drawing with night shift on this whole time. Now it just looks too blue. Gosh darn it. Oh well, it looks fine with night shift off. But gosh, my eyes have been so dry, I genuinely need this nightlight. I don't know if y'all's like devices have that where it turns kind of orangey. It's so much better for your eyes. Ah, Reagan! Hello, welcome! Oh, I don't know why your message was rejected. That's weird. Yes, I hate that. I'm always people watching because you've had too many creepers watching us following in certain areas. Absolutely. Like, they're everywhere, and it's so annoying. It's like, just leave me alone. Let me live my macro girl life over here, okay? Like, and I don't even purposefully go to sketchy places. It'll be like just a Publix parking lot or something, and that's like the nice grocery store, and there'll be somebody in the parking lot just like waiting around. I'm like, oh man. The amount of times I've had to get, like, I've been at Target and I've had, I mean, the amount of times being not that many times. I was very much sheltered as a child, and so it's more so just been like within the last 4 years that I've been dealing with this. But like, me and my sister were there together, and we had to get one of the guys that work at Target to walk out with us because there was this bro that was calling us some horrific names in the store. It was giving us some interesting looks, and it was making us feel really, really, really uncomfortable. And then he, like, walked outside right after we checked out, and I'm like, I'm not walking out there by myself. we're getting somebody to come out with us, because that was very sketchy. I hate being behind on videos. You could catch up before I post a video this weekend. Ah, you're posting a video this weekend! Nice! Not a social guy as an introvert, I just stay inside. It's where I belong. Oh my gosh. No, you should touch grass. Bring a picnic blanket outside. Eat a sandwich. It's really good for you. That way you don't have to be social, but you can still enjoy the outdoors. I'm an absolute introvert, but I have to get food sometimes. Yeah. I have actually recently found out that I am a bit of an extrovert. I've just been a homebody my whole life. And so it wasn't until I realized that I just had social anxiety. Because I spend so much time at home that I actually do, when I get comfortable with my friends, like, I do prefer to be with people rather than not with people. Which is why I'm streaming right now, if that makes sense. I have been really enjoying streaming because it's a way for me to, like, soak up social interaction while I work. Because most of the time my friends aren't free, like, to FaceTime. And also, oftentimes, friends will want to, like, go to a cafe, and everything that I'm doing right now I have to do at my desk, so I can't really take this to a cafe, unfortunately. I probably could if I really tried, but I would have to download a different driver, because I have an on-display tablet, but it doesn't work with my XP Pen driver, and so I have to delete my XP Pen driver, restart my computer, download the Vake driver, and then restart my computer again. It's a whole thing. Which is why, in order to be healthier and happier as an individual, having learned that I may very well be extroverted, I have been making sure to make plans. If I don't make plans, I won't leave the house. Cool. Let's see what the skin color looks like without the night light. It's different on OBS than it does like on my tablet. I think that looks fine though. Even for a bid, I do the colors wrong. That would suck. I think once I add blush, that'll look fine. A bit too much blush. No, because where I live, the bugs will eat the sandwich before you. Yeah! Yeah, or like the mosquitoes will eat me before I can eat my sandwich. That's usually how it goes. For some reason, they really, really like me. And it's awful. Like, if there's just one, even, I will get eat up with mosquitoes. And I'm allergic too, so it just creates these like giant welts on my skin. It's awful. I wish it was nicer outside so I could frolic. Yeah, it's so hot right now. Yo, I just woke up. Ah, hello, Star Jelly Bear. Welcome, welcome. Getting that good sleep. My tea's lukewarm now. I keep forgetting about it. I'm so sad. I enjoy outdoors. I take photos and stuff. I'm 6'4", so I stand out. Oh, you're 6'4". Goodness gracious. Good at interacting with its friends because when I'm with them, I'm hell of an extrovert. Yeah, that's usually how it is for me. That's why I realized, like, being an extrovert and being socially anxious is not the same thing. Well, being an introvert and being socially anxious isn't the same thing. Because I realized that, like, as an extrovert, hanging out with friends gives me more energy than being by myself. Like, it kind of makes me happier than if I were to be by myself. And compared to, like, my sister, who would rather sit and read a book rather than spend time with her friends, on many an occasion, and then spend time, like, on the weekends. I'm the kind of person that I want to spend time with my friends preferably once a day, like for a few hours. And I don't have that kind of life where I can, like, really do that right now. But I realize how good that is for me since having, like, the animation school environment where you have labs and stuff where people are probably gonna be in those labs like 90% of the time. And I just realized that I was just very anxious rather than being introverted. And so once I got over my anxiety, because I got used to my friends and I got more comfortable with them and comfortable with myself, I started to really realize, like, how happy it was and how happy it made me to be with them all the time. So, yeah. I think, like, it definitely depends on the person. Because if I feel like I have to hide something about myself from that said person, or if I have to, like, filter what I say, or do something, like, be a different person, basically, to get to, like, through the social interaction, then that makes it a lot harder. Because I also believe myself to be neurodivergent, and so I am. I need to stop saying that I believe myself to be, because I was never diagnosed, but there's a reason why I was never diagnosed, because of other things, but it was very obvious when I was a child, and so it's very obvious now, just in a different way. But because of that, that adds a whole new dimension to how I feel about being around people, and it can be a bit rough sometimes, because it takes a lot more brain power for me to interact. And so when I'm not worried about what people think of me, and I'm not worried about, like, coming off weird, then it makes me feel a lot better around people. Being an extrovert with social anxiety is horrible. Absolutely. It's so bad. But the more that I hang out with people, the more that I'm outside, the easier it is. Because my social anxiety primarily comes from having had bad interactions with people, but also not picking the right people to spend time with, as well as just staying inside all the time. Because the longer I go between hanging out with people, the more anxious I'm going to be about it next time. And so I just need to make sure to incorporate it into like my daily schedule. Which has been rough, but at least I have a family to live with right now as I'm in school. So I get interaction with them, so that's good. Which is why I started to realize in college, like, I could never live by myself. Not because I just couldn't, but because it would make me so sad. I would just be so depressed all the time. I'm like a dog. Like, I need more than one, you know? I can't just be left alone. I will get very depressed. I joke about being a hermit, never wanting to leave, but I do like seeing people. I don't hate everyone. Didn't mean to make that sound like that. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think that way. I joke about being a hermit too, but it is something that I want to change. Like, it's something that I don't want to keep around. And it does kind of like, I'm one of the worst people when it comes to joking about something and then getting offended when somebody else jokes about it about me. Like, I can joke about being a hermit all day, but then when somebody else actually calls me a hermit, it makes me really sad and upset. And that's not fair at all. So, like, I know that if it's a sore spot for me personally, I need to start not joking around about it, because it makes other people feel like, oh, she thinks this is funny. So I can do that too, and then it's not fair when I get upset, so. And I typically, the way that I get upset is that I don't get upset in the conversation, I just get upset internally, and then I don't talk about it, which just makes it worse. Okay. What did I add? I'm not gonna add that. I like the bit that I did add. Okay. This isn't even gonna end up in the final product. Why am I putting so much time into this? Hey, where's the curves? Don't curve. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue to the darker bits. Only the darker bits. Yeah. I think that looks nicer. Yeah, I like that better. One time I saw someone charging like 100 Robux for body commissions. That was so, that's so sad. I hate that. I will say this till the day I die, if you have to change yourself or if you have to pay for friends, they're not gonna be real friends. There's a difference between, in my opinion, there's a difference between changing yourself and self-improvement. Because changing yourself is like morphing yourself into somebody that you think that the other person is gonna like better, and that's a sign of having a issue with self-confidence and like loving yourself for who you are and having more of a respect for the other person's opinions of you. than you have for yourself, which is not good at all. But then self-improvement is different when it comes to trying to improve bits of your personality so that you can be more of an enjoyable person to be around. Like not hurting people's feelings, making sure that like you're aware of people, you're including people. Like all those things are good things. But if you're like, I need to like the color blue or this person is not gonna like me back. You just no. Just no, don't do that. I don't even know how I got there. Oh, the Robux thing, yeah. Yeah, it's like I want to talk to people, but then I start getting cold. Yeah, the issue that I used to have when like trying to make friends would be the fact that I did this a lot in high school, not as much anymore now that I'm a little bit more confident in just myself and the way that I come across, but in high school I was so afraid of people like seeing me and people perceiving me and like letting people judge me that I just became a little bit of a shell. Like I was just nice, and that's really how people knew me in high school, is the fact that I was just nice. And then there was a certain group of girls that I made friends with that could see past that, and that I was really comfortable around, so they really knew me ish, like at least more than everybody else. But then I started to really come out of my shell once I graduated. But it was rough because I didn't want to make jokes and I didn't want to like say what I thought because I didn't want people to either spin my words or misunderstand me or just think that like my joke wasn't funny. It scared me so much. But I'm definitely not as worried about that now because I know that the people I spend time around know that I'm a genuinely like good person and that I care about what I'm saying. And I trust them to tell me if I say something and they don't understand what I'm saying. And like they take it in a certain way to tell me that they took it in that way so that I can correct myself. Which is really nice because I can't tell sometimes when I am being that way, which is part of the neurodivergent thing. Anyway, I don't know how we got on the topic of friends and self-improvement. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun thing to talk about. That's for sure. Oh shoot, that's funky looking. Be a good placeholder. Which software are you using? This is Clip Studio Paint. It's just the pro version. It's a one-time payment on PC. It's really nice. I love it a lot. This is go really whack. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like self-confidence has a lot to do with your, like, the way that you talk to yourself in, like, your mind. And if you find, like, your inner voice to be more encouraging or more discouraging. Like, if you do something or you say a joke and then you're immediately thinking, like, oh, wow, that was such a dumb joke. Like, that was awful. I shouldn't have said that. And, like, that could be a big reason for why you lack self-confidence. Because that's what I used to do. But now I've been correcting myself when I think things like that. I'm just like, no. I came up with a good joke. And I think it's funny. And, like, I can also be realistic with myself, though, and be like, that wasn't a good joke. But I'm proud of myself for trying. I'm liking this jazzy vibe we got going on here. Yeah, hopefully, depending on my friends, not necessarily clingy, but I get really uncomfortable at lunch. I feel like a bunch of people are touching me. Could you look for a second? Yeah. That's the thing. That's why I'm just like, I've gotten to the point where I'm so tired of feeling that way that I just try so hard to surround myself with people that aren't that way. And like, it's really hard in school because, I mean, in high school, for example, I mean, you only have like a certain amount of people that you could be friends with. In college, it's a lot easier because you have such a large group of people. But it can still suck sometimes. Because college, you can fall into a lot of unhealthy friend groups, and I've had a lot of friends, including myself, that has ended up doing that. And it's really hard to get out of it at that point. I'm better at talking to people, but girls are not easy to talk to. I'll texting online is easier, but in person I just freeze up. Yeah, I used to be that way with guys. And I think it's mainly because of the fact that I was never around guys growing up. Because, I mean, I was homeschooled first and foremost. And the only guy I was around was my brother, but that's different, you know? But it's when I started to really just like talk to guys and be friends with guys that I stopped overthinking everything I was saying. And I just started to be like, wow, people are people, and it's kind of all in my head. So, I don't know. It might be different, but... Sorry guys, I gotta go collect my little brother from school. It's only like 3 minutes away. He's sitting on my right. Congratulations! I'm so glad it's only 3 minutes away. But anyway, I hope that you stay safe, and thank you so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it, and thank you for chatting and stuff. And this has been a fun conversation. But hope to see you another time. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye. I swear, the more you talk about yourself, the more it makes me realize how similar we are. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or to somebody else, but I'm glad. Being willing to receive feedback from others and communicate when feelings are hurt and trying to correct behavior or make healthy compromises is super important. Exactly. That's why I wanted to make the difference between changing yourself to be friends and self-improvement, because that is exactly what I was getting at there, is because like making sure that you improve your skills and actually like caring for people and feeding a healthy friendship and relationship is really, really important. And that's different from trying to like compromise only your own self in order to please another person. Need to go. I'm going to be volunteering for 4 hours away for a week. Oh, goodness gracious. Bye. Have fun volunteering. Yo, what happened while I was gone? We had a heart-to-heart. That's what happened. We all started talking about making friends, and I think it was brought up by, like, mentioning, like staying inside and being, like, socially anxious and stuff, and then we just started talking about all of that. It was fun. I was homeschooled too. Homeschool friends. Yay! It's crazy to know how many people are homeschooled that are, like, in art. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, now I'm gonna shade this bit. I'm gonna start going quite a bit faster, I think. Make sure that somebody's mowing outside. Sorry if you can hear that. Make sure that I make enough progress today. Looks good. And this. Gosh, I've been playing a certain. Oh shoot. I've been playing a certain quest in. Wuthering Waves, and it's that, like, I don't know if y'all are playing it right now, but it's that, like, one about, like, the shipping and the package, and it's so long and it's so boring, and I'm so tired of it. But I want to finish it because I'm already invested, like, not emotionally, but, like, I've already put so much work into it that I feel like I need to finish it, so. Sometime this afternoon I'm gonna try to do that. Get the bottom of this is supposed to be black. Cool, okay. Now, your time. This is when I'm gonna have to do one side. Okay. It's a good hermit-friendly hobby. Absolutely. Yeah. That's why, like, my favorite thing to do with friends is to, like, sit and draw while I listen to other people talk. It's so relaxing. I think that's too yellow, honestly. There we go, that looks better. It's a little bit of a harder brush. Not like it matters. I keep trying to remind myself, this is literally just a test. Here we go, the curves again. if I'm gonna be able to get that saturated again. Oh no. Yeah, well, anyway. I gotta go in a bit to take them to the lesson. Ah, okay. Change that to more of a pinkish color to match with the hair. That's nice. Is this? What's happening here? Okay. Oh, you're just freaking out. Why is this happening? What? Interesting. I'm gonna have to get out of this and get back in. Give me just a second. So it seems like it's my keyboard that's the problem. There we go. Okay. It should be capturing the window now. Why isn't it? Why isn't it working? That's not right. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I fixed it. We're back in business. Okay, I'm gonna add a overlay and color dodge, I think. I'll go ahead and do color dodge do like a pink. A yellow for like a red. And a teal maybe. Add maybe add glow. Try to see if you can notice if it's freaking out. I did, yeah. Absolutely. Didn't think I would make it, but I'm here. Ah, hello! Welcome! DoorDash was awful today. Oh no! What happened? Did you drop the food? Okay, gonna do this again. Gonna do a lasso fill. Hard light, maybe? No. Soft light, no. Vivid light, no. If I do like a lighter color though. No. Linear. Very nice. Okay. Looks like glow dodge might be the way to go. Huh. Do you think add glow just might be better? This is kind of an experiment. I've never experienced food delivery at my home. It feels like something so alien to me. Oh yeah. Maybe you can start a business. I had an order that brought me 25 minutes, some 15-20 miles away from the restaurant, and I didn't get a tip. No! That sucks! And look, I dislike tipping culture as much as the next, because employers should pay their workers a living wage. Yeah. That's why I appreciate the way that Japan does it, because, like, there is no tipping culture in Japan. They just get paid what they need to get paid. It's so funny whenever your VTuber model starts to talk goes to talk whenever you start typing because she's speaking keyboard. Yeah, I try not to like let it do that because I have like a little bit of a noise filter going on, but there's only so much that I can manage to like keep that from happening. But I'm glad that it's funny. It does sound kind of funny. Something about having like a nice saturated backlight just makes things look so much better. I like this song. It's very vibey. That reminds me of Persona in a way. Okay, what would happen if I did pink? It's not doing much, honestly. It's kind of fun though, adding some pink into the brown. I like that better. Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, that looks better. I don't know if you guys have checked my new YouTube banner, but I decided to go late into the night and draw it last night, as I figured it was time for an update from the Peaches. And I made a new star brush for it. It's pretty cute. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to add to this. Should I add some, like, yellow pieces of hair? Add symmetry for this. It kind of makes me look more like a pop star, I will say. It's a funny whenever you're VTuber on. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Thankfully I don't have to live off of DoorDash because I have very gracious parents, but if someone who does live off that had to order, they'd be screwed. Yeah. No, you're good. Like, I think you are right to be frustrated. Most days haven't been like today, thankfully, but man, it was frustrating when it does happen. The highlights are so pretty, that's one of my favorite parts of rendering. Oh, I haven't seen it. I think I have to check it out. Ah, yeah. Thank you! I love rendering highlights. It's so much fun. I am a fan of the yellow. I think it adds just what it needs for that, like, extra oomph. Okay. My fingernails teal. Figure out if we're good. Are we ready? Is this the good, like, final design? There they go with the leaf blower again. Back again. Welcome back! Wow, that was fast. You see that Lisa put out a new EP? Oh, I didn't! I'll need to check it out. She looks fabulous. Thank you! Oh, okay, well, I think I am ready to start splitting the layers and getting into the final. Oh, it's so scary though, because like, what if I don't like it later and what if I want to change something? Commitment is so hard for me, guys. No, but I think genuinely that this looks good. Good question mark. I think I'm gonna go ahead and merge all of these layers. Yeah. Oh, but like that extra yellow did so much. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna merge all these layers. Okay, cool. And then I was gonna do something to it after I merged the layers, but now I don't remember what I was doing. So is this just more concept for the VTuber, or is this the actual thing? So this is the actual thing. Like, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna draw over it for all of, like, the actual, layers that are gonna make up the final VTuber, but this is what I want it to look like. So, like, this is the sketch that I'm gonna be drawing over. Minus the line in the face, because that's just a sketch line. Oh wait, shoot, I completely forgot about my glasses. Should I worry about the glasses? Do you think the glasses are a big enough deal? So I could just add glasses as like a toggleable feature later. You can do it, believe in yourself. Ah, thank you! And thank you for the stars! I appreciate that. I don't draw glasses on my own persona, so no. Yeah, I think... Like, I really do like the glasses, so I think I'm gonna add the glasses another day. Like, as a extra accessory add-on thing, but I'm not gonna build them into the VTuber. I think that would be too much, so... I'm just gonna leave it the way it is, and it'll also make things a little bit easier for me too, since this is a very advanced thing to start with, so... Okay. So... I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna go put it in the corner like it deserves. Oh man, I wish I could go and heat up my tea. Cold tea isn't so bad. I think they add personality, but I also know nothing about character design / VTuber creation. I do think they add personality, I agree with you. Which is why I'm not gonna, like, not add glasses, but I think I'm just gonna start with the regular tuber. The regular tuber right now. And add the glasses another day. Like, after I rig it and everything. Okay, cool. I'm so scared, but we can do it. Hi, Cheez-It! Oh wow, I haven't seen you in forever. How have you been? Chat. My left earphone keeps falling out of my ear. Let the games begin. Yep. Yeah, okay. I might have to stop streaming at some point, like, if I start to have more questions about what I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't want to just be watching tutorial videos on stream. Like, that would be very boring just to watch me watch tutorial videos. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm gonna start with a black outline, but then I'm just gonna change it to, like, a color later if I feel like I want to. I think I'm gonna just do it piece by piece, though. I think that's the easiest way. Oh, I got an email. Oh. It's from school. Okay. I want the density of this to be far more. I don't want to end up with, like, a bunch of fluff. Dust everywhere. Where's my stabilization? I have to put the stabilization up higher on my tablet because of the fact that this tablet has a little bit of wobble. And so it just won't be a clean line if I don't put the stabilization up super high. I made a mistake with the brush density issue. Oh, I completely forgot about like symmetry. The glasses are super pretty. I just meant if you didn't want to, I'm sure it's not a big deal. I just don't draw mine because I don't like messing with it myself. Yeah, drawing glasses is honestly a huge pain. But yeah, I think I'm just not going to worry about it for right now. And I will oh gosh, I'm so distracted. I'll add them as like a feature later when I have more time. This isn't necessarily going to be like proportionately accurately sized head. This might be a little smaller than what I would usually draw. Well, maybe it is pretty proportionate. I just don't want the scalp to like show through the top of the hair. If I can help it. So I'm going to copy this and add one up top that's full so I can color pick. Headline. So in the final, the headline is going to be separate from the color for the head because of the fact that I'm going to use a mask in Live 2D to make the bottom of it look like I'm looking up. It'll make more sense later. Don't only refer to editing layers. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna add the blush. Let's see. I'm gonna add like a lot of blush because this is gonna go into, well, no I'm not. I'll add that as like an extra thing later, I think, for the expressions folder. Snapping on that. Why isn't there snapping? Being XQC makes millions Q sitting around doing nothing. To clarify, I cannot stand that man. The stream name, watch me watch tutorials on how to design a VTuber. Yeah, absolutely. Amitori the reaction channel. Oh heck no. 10 out of 10 content. To be frank, I do like reaction channels when they have something to add, like Dr. Mike reacting to medical related videos. Yeah, me too. Like, as long as there's something that you're like teaching based off of a video, or there's something that you want to say. But if you're just sitting there watching it and like making facial expressions, that's not the way to go. I'd watch a video on Amitori relax to art-related content. Yeah, like Sam Does Arts does that, and other people do that. I'm failing to come up with other people, but other people do that too. I like watching those drawing your OCs types videos. Ooh, I'd love to do that. That would be super fun. Going from the music angle because that's the only thing I'm good at. That's not. I saw a video where an artist turned songs into OCs. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I watch them make songs based off a person's profile photo. To be honest, I don't know how people are so creative when I struggle to just create one character. It's a skill. You have to increase like your mental library of options. People can be really ugly about people with different opinions on art stuff, though. Sometimes they do reactions and nobody wants that. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. I would want, like, if I did do artwork reaction videos, I would want to, like, be very positive and not, like, not, like, overly positive, but I would want my channel to be encouraging and, like, a happy place. Kind of avoid from all of the drama. We like nice people here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm gonna duplicate this now too. Duplicate, and I'm gonna have one be like low, and one be high. So this is blush, oh, not bush, goodness gracious, blush, and that is highlight. This is face, head, fill, I'll just say head fill. And then I'll add like a shadow. Go ahead and add that. Well, the hair shadow is going to be different. Dang. This is difficult. Okay. Are you going to do the VTuber rigging live, or is it an overnight thing? Goodness gracious, I'm not doing that overnight. That's gonna be over like a week probably, or more than that. But it depends. Like, if I know what I'm doing, then I'll do it live, but I'm not, like, I'm already questioning things that I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna have to, like, re-watch a bunch of YouTube tutorials, and so I'm not sure. But we'll see. Pull an all-nighter to rig the VTuber. I don't even think that that would be an all-nighter. Like, I don't think I could do that even if I pulled an all-nighter. Like, it's gonna take so long. You can't rush art. No, you genuinely can't. At least not this. That's why I'm giving myself all summer. But I also can't do all summer because I'll only have a month with the program, so... Oh boy. I'll just draw a stickman for my VTuber. Honestly, I respect that. Let me make sure that my battery's doing fine. Yeah, it is. That'll be kind of good to have for when my head turns. Okay, I think that's good for the, like, head shading. I'm looking a little like Slenderman right now. Slenderman with blushies. Okay, now I'm gonna put all of this in a folder. Name it head. Cool, okay. Now I might go ahead and do the... I might go ahead. I'm so sorry, I should not. But I'm gonna do the eyes next. Not having enough time for hobbies sinks for real. Yeah. Don't worry, Disney will get on in on the VTuber stuff and force its animators to pull rigging all-nighters. Oh no. I really hope not. Well, it would be cool if they got into the VTuber stuff, because that would give us all a lot more jobs, but... I'm not so sure about the workload kind of thing. I mean, they already have like a lot of workload, but I'm gonna be honest, the workload, I mean, I don't know, but I don't feel like it would be as bad as like other productions. So I feel like Disney has more regulations around that, but I honestly have no idea. Let's see. So, okay. The eyes are the most important part. You need these to be perfect. So I can't just use any old crummy brush for this. Forgot about the, Huh. This brush doesn't have snapping allowed. Why? This is where it all goes downhill from here. I'm just kidding. Just need this eye to look right. Alright, I'm gonna really use and abuse this, liquify tool. I know, I don't care what people say. This is when I'm really gonna use this thing. It's good to know that since all this is on separate layers, if I have to go back later and change stuff, it's gonna be super easy, so I'm not too concerned. Just asking, but I know some VTubers are kind of 2D, but there are those that kind of 3D where you can turn your head. Which one are you planning to do? So that honestly just depends on like how good I can make this look. I'm definitely planning more to try to do like as 3D as I possibly can, but that genuinely takes like insane skill. And so, since this is my very first VTuber model that I've like ever done, I definitely feel like it might end up becoming more of the 2D look, because I might not do it right, but if I have anything to say about it, if I have anything to say about it, it's gonna look as 3D as I can possibly make it look. I know that like there's a bunch of like new like comers to live 2D that have had a really hard time even just getting the eyes to blink, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. I have all of the YouTube tutorials at my fingertips, so usually I can get things to work, but this might be the one. This might be the one that gets me. I feel like this doesn't... Gosh. I have to have stabilization on so high to get it to feel like I even have any stabilization going on. I'm gonna fill those with my hair color, I think. Let's see. For real, I really wasn't able to pursue hobbies until college. I had no time in high school. It was kind of the opposite for me, I'm not gonna lie. Which is probably like I was homeschooled all the way until my junior year of high school. And being homeschooled made it a lot easier to pursue hobbies. And then when I was in high school, I still had like a lot of time compared to what I do now in college. Because now in college, most of that time that I would spend doing hobbies, I am working on assignments. But I mean, it's known animation school is kind of jacked. So yeah, I can attest to that. Should I add like a little piece right there? Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna save. Okay, let's see. I've not heard pleasant things about the working conditions at Disney. Don't know how true they are, but it's enough that I'd be hesitant to ever work for them. In all honesty, it's that way for most, if not every, animation studio right now. Like, every studio has pretty bad working conditions. Like, really, weekends don't really exist in the animation industry right now. We don't really have weekends, and as far from what I have experienced personally. And that's if you get paid enough. I'm gonna push this over a little bit. Okay. Now I can use as many groups as I want to, so I'm just gonna group this. Eye line. Now I'm gonna work on the color. It's hard to do a model like you use now. I mean, I don't want to say the wrong thing since I've been saying vtuber, but is your current one actually a PNG tuber model? Yes, it is a PNG tuber model. It's pretty easy, honestly. All you do is just you draw the different frames. So like, all I did for mine is that I did the closed mouth expression, and then I did like the closed mouth blinking expression, and then I did the open mouth expression and a blinking one to go with that too. And then I just put those in the like PNG tuber program that I'm using, which is called vtuber Mini. It's free on itch.io. And it just makes it to where it senses your voice and it changes between those different frames. So yeah, you just have to do like 4 drawings minimum and make sure that they all line up, and then yeah, it's pretty easy. It's time consuming but easy. Because I'm embarrassed if I've been saying the wrong thing. You haven't been saying the wrong thing, it's fine. I mean, everybody kind of calls them different things, so. No wonder VTuber creators get paid a lot. The fact that after drawing the body and so on, you gotta now draw different expressions for the model, then map everything. Yep. Yep. It'd be pretty funny if you kept the face like that without the eyes and the mouth. just a ghost then. Yeah. That might be a shtick that I could sell. New ghost VTuber, new Slender Man series VTuber. Pretty good, okay. Now I'm gonna do the shadow. I should get a snack soon. I have this pickle jar in my fridge that I like it's just around the clock every day at like 3. I go and I eat pickles. They're nice and spicy and crunchy. They're really good. I don't like the like dill ones, but I really like these like sweet spicy ones. I've not always liked pickles though. It's kind of new for me. Is this getting too realistic? I'm worried it's getting too realistic. Okay. Cool. This is gonna be it's called the cornea, right? And the cornea shadow. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Slender Tori. Could probably do it as a Halloween thing. That'd be funny. I don't like the sour pickles. Ah. I love sour things in general. I typically can't eat sour stuff really easily because for some reason it really bothers my mouth. Like my mouth gets kind of damaged from it. That's why I feel like I'm slightly resistant to like citric acid because I could never eat like sour candy. I mean, I can, but it hurts. And it gives me ulcers. I can just go like 10 steps to pick a coconut and drink some water. Wow. I was about to say. Sour, I love it. The white part is called the sclera, I think. Yeah, what's the cornea then? I'm so confused. Hold on. I'm gonna go look it up. Oh! Okay, so the cornea is the transparent bit that, like, is on top of your eye. Like, your iris. You're not really gonna see that in the drawing. Thank you so much for correcting me. So, yeah, the sclera. Oh. Cool, okay. Nice, thanks. Oh, I can't have spaces in my file names. I have to do underscore and keep forgetting. It won't work otherwise. Okay, cool. So then... this is gonna be the iris. I need to start watching Delicious in Dungeon, and then I need to start watching Free Ren. Those are two anime that I keep getting recommended. Like everybody's seen them, and I'm like, ah. I just haven't been in the habit of watching TV lately, unless it's with my family. Because all I've been doing is like playing games or drawing. I have a little bit of a hard time watching shows without like doing something else while I'm watching them. So that's usually why I pick like lunchtime and I watch shows like that, but I just haven't been eating lunch lately. I've just been eating like a late breakfast and then I wait till dinner. Because I've been hungry at like weird times. I feel like this isn't even... keeps the high juice contained. Ew! That's nasty. I just realized I said Muggles instead of mango. Sclera is how you actually spell it, yeah. No worries. You spread mostly correct information. I like eating cashews, they're so juicy. How are cashews juicy? Huh. Well, I mean, I like cashews too, but I like cashews in stuff, like chicken and rice and I don't know, whatever else. Looks so pretty, I want to watch it. Me too! Freerun sounds so good. And I've heard it doesn't have all the fan service nonsense that a lot of other fantasy have. Really? Okay, that makes me want to watch it even more. You know, you should eat proper meals. Yeah, I usually do. Like, especially if I'm at school. I think it's just because I've been sleeping in so late. I mean, I had a good proper breakfast. I had eggs and an apple. The animation is A tier. Ooh. From a person who does not eat proper meals all the time, I now see the problem here. I love that. Well, I don't. I'm being sarcastic. You should also eat proper meals, but I mean, look at me. The problem is I have terrible attention span with TV shows, yet I have no problem sitting through Oppenheimer or Dune. Yeah, that's my, like... That's so crazy, though. Because, like, I cannot sit through those easily. Like, I have to spend extra brain power to, like, make sure I stay, like, I pay attention. But TV shows are easier because they're short. And I can take them one bite at a time. So my attention doesn't have to be, like, on it for forever. Although, if it's really good, then I will be pretty focused on it, but... Oh, I got another email. Let's see what this is. Work stuff. Okay. Phil. Oh, shoot. Split this up quite a bit. Phil? Doing it again. Phil. Here is mine. That's gonna be... Oh, Okay, now for the eye details. Gonna do that. Search cashews, Guyana. Okay. Oh, those are different. That's not a cashew. That's a fruit. Okay. I've literally never seen this in my life. It looks like a Christmas tree ornament. And a pepper had a baby. Wow, that's cool. I wonder what that tastes like. Oh, good, I'm a big sarcasm person. Oh, okay. Sometimes I don't get sarcasm, so I need to make sure that I'm clear. Still need to catch up on Demon Slayer Season 3. I started it and then forgot to finish it when Fallout Show came out. Oh, is the Fallout Show good, by the way? Because I heard that people were ragging on it a lot, so I wasn't sure if I need to watch it. I'm behind on BNHA now, but I'm intimidated by how far behind I am. Same. Absolutely same thing for me. I don't even remember when I stopped watching. But I do want to get back into it. I just... haven't. If it's this hard for me to watch a new anime right now, it's definitely going to be really hard for me to get back into an old one. Pressures are always juicy. Wow. It's actually good. There's some lore junkies who are mad because of a few small changes, but it's better than anything Bethesda has made in the last 10 years. Oh, alright. Cool. I might look into it then. Okay, for this, I'm probably gonna need to turn off the symmetry. Well, maybe not. Not sure about that. I'm gonna turn off the symmetry. Dude, I'm still waiting on the sequel to Skyrim they said they were gonna make. Same. Recording has a lot of language in it, though if you're sensitive to that. And one scene has nudity in episode 5, I think, so just warning. Thank you for the warning. Eye shines, yeah! So just needs someone other than Todd Howard and a meal. Where did I miss? I really want to touch snow. That'd be special to you guys, but I've never seen or touched snow in person. It's nice. I mean, I touched like actual snow for the first time about a year ago. Cause like I said, I'm in the country, but yeah, it's a cool experience. Where I live, we get excited over like 1 centimeter of snow. Excited or scared? Because people in the South where it barely snows, they stock up on all of the bread, all the eggs. They get terrified. They don't drive. It's crazy. I love Fire Emblem Three Houses so much. Ah, me too. So good. I don't know how that got brought up, but it's so good. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this. To the other side. Okay. Okay, and then I should take a break soon. I'm feeling my arm tensing up a little bit. Oh, and my AirPods are about dead. Which house do you like the most? Let me think. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't, like... Oh. Sorry, the music is coming through my microphone now. Hey. It's not gonna let you guys hear it. Okay, give me a second. Where are my handy dandy headphones that always come in clutch whenever I need them? Gosh, I've had these headphones. These are Bose headphones, and I've had these since I was like 12. And they still work, even though they've got a little bit of a buzz, but... Yay. I'm gonna put on my arthritis glove. That might help a little bit. Okay. Let's see, what do we think about this highlight? Let me put it on the other eye and see. It's odd. Doesn't look like it's super even. That looks better. I think... Oh, I can't see chat right now. Hold on. So tradies. Oh, hello, Kenna Joy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Okay, that's a Dune reference. I don't know if I ran blown. Cool. I'm good too. I'm doing great. She probably should. It's been a while since you started. Yeah. Why are you keeping up with the headphones for that long? I can't keep. Like. Oh. I don't know. I just keep my stuff around, I guess. Well, I mean, as far as like quality goes, these Bose headphones are crazy. Like, I will say the actual headphone pads have deteriorated twice. I've had to get replacement for those twice, and then the cord has deteriorated like multiple times, and I had to get replacements for those for that. And I don't actually think that they make replacements for these headphones anymore, so next time they go dead, they're gone. Super pretty. Thank you! Let's see. I think I'm gonna add a little something something to the base. Oh, let's liquefy. Okay, I think that looks better. Okay. I'm gonna add more highlights down here. I don't know if that wouldn't be a better idea. Not that. That either. Where's the other one? There it is. Yeah, I think I like the white star better. Then when it comes to this is interesting. Okay, I think that's a lot better. I think they're a little bit... I'm gonna name all these layers, and then... Would you say you're good at drawing animals? Not necessarily. I'm not, like, awful at drawing animals, but I'm definitely not good at it either. I used to draw only animals, but it's just not really my thing anymore. Although I would like to get better at it. Pupil. Says star, right? I'll just say star shine. Star shine left. This is highlight. One. Highlight. Two. Right. Highlight. Two. Left. Iris. This might be a crazy idea, but I might make this a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to match this. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous game. I'm gonna erase that, and then I'm gonna duplicate. Which is gonna be better for me anyway. Okay. That looks better. Yeah, that's more accurate to the original anyway. I'm gonna try to undo that. I'm gonna try to warp this a little bit. Cool. Session, right. Okay, I think I'm getting to a point where I think I'm just gonna need to take a break. So if you want to make 3D VTuber, would that mean you gotta sculpt it in Blender or whichever program? Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay. No, I was confused on what you meant. Okay, so no, I'm not making a 3D VTuber out of this. I'm trying to make it look like it's 3D, but I'm not like gonna make like a 3D model, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I completely misunderstood what you meant earlier. Because there are some 2D VTubers that look more 3D than others, and so I thought that that's what you meant, but nah, this is gonna stay 2D. I might make a 3D one day, but not right now. I'm kinda need to leave, I think. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you, Monster Nigiri. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and thank you so much for coming and being so chill and having good conversation. I'm honestly, I think I'm about to end the stream, because, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream soon anyway. Cool, okay. Alright. I keep saying that. Okay. I'm officially going to call it right now. After I copy and paste and shift. Now I'm gonna be done for the stream. Okay. Okay. I'll see you guys another time, and thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope that I get to see you guys another time, and yeah, this is super fun. Alright, anyway, yeah, I'm super excited about this VTuber model, and I think it's gonna be very fun. And I'm also equally nerve-wracked a little bit by it, but I think it's gonna be fun. So, anyway. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!